Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a video showing how cooked we are. So, before we get into the video, I want to thank you guys for watching this video and getting me guys to like 50 subs. That is something I never really expected for anybody to like do, but thanks for doing that. But today's video is going to be about a TikTok babysitter and how she endangered the children and then threatened to take this lady's children to a fire station. If you don't know why it's a big deal, it's because if you take your child to a fire station, that means you're surrendering the child and you're letting the state take care of them. It's one of the options. If you don't want to be a parent, you can just do that. And this teenager, and that's why I say we're cooked, because the younger generation doesn't know that or isn't aware. And this teenager just decided, oh, I'm just going to make a threat, all because this teenager wanted to go partying on New Year's with her boyfriend. So let's get into this. Background information on this is that the mom of this whole situation, she booked the babysitter in advance. So she booked the babysitter 3 months out. In her text messages that I'll read out confirm that. And the babysitter was supposed to babysit until midnight. So basically, the babysitter, the girl who's 18, knows that she has an obligation until midnight. She's not going to go out partying. She has to stay with the kids so that the kids are not endangered in any way. And she probably made a contract somewhere. Like, I'm sure in text messages that there's confirmation of like, yeah, or there's a website the mom had to go through for this. So there's a form of contract, and this is why I say we're cooked. That the more we get into this, I think you guys will agree, because the younger generation, like, I know myself, I'm in my early 20s, but when I look at the younger generation, I feel like all the social media has just ruined the younger generation. It's just, to me, I'm seeing that teenagers don't understand that there are obligations and there are times where you cannot do what you want to do. And I feel like this younger generation just does not understand that when you have obligations, especially taking care of children, you just can't get up and leave. Like in this case, the babysitter was like, you know what? My boyfriend's off. I want to go party. So if you're not back here at 10 o'clock, your kids are either going to be left at home by themselves or at the fire station. And that's completely unacceptable. So let's get into the text messages. So the first text message comes from the babysitter, and the babysitter writes, "Hi, I know I said I could babysit until midnight, but my boyfriend just called and said he is picking me up at 10 p.m. The kids are asleep, so this should not be a problem, but just want to let you know. Also, I locked the house door, figured the spare that you gave me wasn't yours, so I'm leaving it on the table. Also, my phone is about to die, so I might not be able to reply back until tomorrow. See you guys on Saturday, if you still want me to babysit at 5 p.m. that evening."
The mom says to the babysitter, "Olivia, we booked you 3 months ago. We are not even remotely in the state. You cannot leave. We paid you in advance and our children need supervision. They are 2 and 3. We took our oldest to her friend's house for the night, so it would be easier for you. You need to stay. We have no other options. We cannot get home. We rode with our friends. You knew all of this before we left." The babysitter then replies, "I appreciate that," referring to the 3 months booked in advance. "The money for tonight can be used for Saturday's date night. I didn't realize my boyfriend would have off for New Year's. Usually he works." Then the mom replies back, "No, Olivia, again, you cannot leave the house. I have no way of getting home." That is the worst feeling and text this mom could have got on New Year's. The mom knows that, she's going out. The babysitter knows that she's going out. So there's no way for the mother to get back. As she said, she's with friends and there's no way to get back home. Next, Olivia sends the mother, "My boyfriend just said if you want me to, we can drop them off at the fire station. They are good with kids. if you can't get here by 10, my phone's about to die, probably will take them there, or if they're sleeping, I'll let them sleep till you get back, see you Sunday. Then the mom replies back with, Olivia, answer your phone. Now, as I said before, dropping the kids off at a fire station is surrendering your kids, and the babysitter does not have the legal right to surrender these kids over to the state, the state. And it is absolutely crazy that 2 teenagers can't put their brain cells together to say, oh, you know what, that's a pretty bad idea. We're endangering children, and we just threatened the mom with turning her kids over to the state. There is not an ounce of IQ in these text messages. And trust me, this babysitter gets worse. She decides to do a TikTok to show her side of the story, which makes her look even worse. Also, an 18-year-old not having a phone charger too, in this generation, in this age, they're all on their phones and everything. You would have it. That would be like an essential that even I would take, because if I'm somewhere and my phone starts to go down, I gotta let the kids play games on my phone or let them watch Cocomelon. You don't know. Your phone battery's gonna deplete. You would have something on you. It's just so baffling. I just think the babysitter just wanted to get out of this mess and wanted to just go partying. But we get to part 2. Part 2 is the mom makes a TikTok about what has all happened. She shows the screenshots, and as you've seen throughout the video, those are the screenshots. They are undoctored. They don't even cross out the babysitter's name. So you can tell that this is just raw, and the mom is just at wit's end. So the babysitter says, take down your TikTok account. I'll sue you for slander. My boyfriend's mom's cousin is a lawyer, just to have you know. Mom replies back, you do realize the cops are coming to your parents' house, right? Olivia responds back, my parents? I'm not a child, I'm 18. The mom replies back, exactly, you are an adult, and you threatened to leave my kids at home alone or drop them off at a fire station. I will see you in court. The babysitter goes on and says, do you want me to Venmo you back the tip you gave me? Call it even? And then the mom replies, are you serious? This girl does not understand the legal ramifications that you put around and endangered somebody else's children. I don't understand how you would have this negative IQ take. You literally are saying, I'm going to surrender your kids or I'm going to leave them home alone. I swear, I guess the brain rot memes on social media have officially started to decay the younger generation's brains. So the babysitter Olivia would then go on her own TikTok and post a stitch of the mother's original video. This was in an attempt to make Olivia, the babysitter, look good on social media. And this is what the post said. First of all, her kids are always loved by me and my boyfriend. I don't see an issue with leaving a little early, especially when her kids are so naughty. I wanted to spend my New Year's having some fun too. So I did my job and got to do both. It's not like I left the kids without her there, so can call the police all she wants. I don't know how an 18-year-old does not know you can't leave children alone by themselves. I don't understand. It's just so flabbergasting to me because when I saw the story, I saw it off of a YouTube video. I was like, who in their right mind can just do this? Not understand that, oh, my actions will have consequences, especially if there's children involved. I just don't understand how somebody at 18 doesn't understand that you can't leave kids home alone. And I know her parents had to tell her this. There's no way at 18 that I was like, oh, well, kids will be great at home by themselves. Oh, is this kid blowing from Stupid Town? I just don't have the words to understand the stupidity anymore. I just don't understand the younger generation, and I'm not even that old. I'm in my early 20s, close to this girl's age, and I know better. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. So the guy that I watched the YouTube video from has a TikTok account, and he first posted the video to the TikTok account. And this is where the mom and the babysitter of the situation both replied. First, the mom replied, "Hey, thanks for accurately covering the situation. I appreciate it." Well, under that comment, the babysitter replied to the mom and said, "Now you're paying other TikTokers to make videos on me. Seriously, there is no way that you can actually have this logic of thinking. It's just so flabbergasting. When there's a situation on TikTok, how I kind of find like a lot of YouTubers, when they talk about TikTok situations, they usually are, there's somebody reporting it on TikTok, or there's a lot of people talking about it, because there's a lot of like tea drama channels on TikTok. I'm not really sure what they call them on TikTok, pages. I'm not really sure. But this is going to be covered because it's child endangerment. And this is like a huge thing that the internet hates. Well guys, we're all cooked, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.